During those first few weeks, the Met made 100 arrests every day for domestic abuse offences. But it's far from the full extent of the problem. Many people who are being abused wouldn't call the police, and many wouldn't be able to get away to make a phone call, even if they wanted to. As restrictions increase again, so do concerns for safety.
We've seen a real increase in mental health, suicides, self-harm. Then let's add on people losing their jobs. So there is less reason to leave the house, less money, more stress. So it doesn't create abuse, but it exacerbates what already is an abusive situation and pushes it to a higher and higher level of risk. Risk to the woman, risk to the children, and that's our worry at the moment.
That worry is shared by another Londoner who went through over 2 decades of domestic abuse.
It'll take a long time to work through this, but I'm in such a good space now, and I have all the right people around me. I lost so many friends, and it's a very, very lonely place. And this was 3 years ago. And with everything that's happening in lockdown, I'm very fortunate. I mean, I can only imagine how it could be for women who are in a home with a partner who's abusive and children.
A new domestic abuse law is being worked on at the moment, which will include greater protection for victims.
When we think of the epidemic proportions of domestic abuse, 1 in 4 women in their lifetime will have an experience of domestic abuse. We know that obviously there's a domestic abuse bill going through at the moment. That's welcome, but there isn't a single penny attached to that bill, which is for community-based services. And that has to be a huge hole in our response.
It's a complex issue, with the need for better awareness, extra funding, and a huge amount of personal strength.
If I was to give a message out to any woman that is going through any of this, don't ever think it's normal, because it's not.